Okay, we are back, and today I'm going to do an unboxing of a book called The Book of Quint. But before we do that, I just want to thank my friend John, who hooked me up with this great Jaws shirt. Yak, thanks, buddy. I appreciate it so much for thinking about me and hooking me up with this Jaws shirt. There's a guy named Ryan Dacko, and he runs a podcast called The Jaws Obsession. I'm going to have all the links in the comment section below so you guys can check it out and follow everyone on the social media. This guy Ryan did an Indiegogo campaign raising a little bit of money so that he could write a book called The Book of Quint. Ryan gets permission from Peter Benchley IP LLC worldwide, basically, to do this book as long as 10% of the proceeds go to a charity that they endorse. How awesome is that? So Jonathan Tedder reached out to me and he sent me this book, and he has a YouTube page and everything dedicated to his rebuild of the Orca. And he's got this great tape right here. I was totally stoked about that. So he purchased a boat and he is remaking it into the Orca from Jaws. The link will be in the comment section below, so you can follow the social media and everything for Jonathan Tedder as well. Subscribe to his YouTube channel, etc., etc. But I can't wait to check out this book. We're going to get to it right now. Thanks, Jonathan, for sending this to me. And what I'd like to do is, once I read the book, from what I understand, this thing is like, it's a lot of pages. Good tape, by the way. And here it is, perfectly sealed and bubble wrapped. The Book of Quint. Wow. There is the silhouette of Robert Shaw as Quint on this beautiful hardback copy of the Book of Quint. And we all know that famous scene in Jaws. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. From Ryan himself, I've got a nice letter here. So let's see. We're going to read this. We're going to read this here. I'm going to read this letter. To my fellow Jaws fans, it is with a humble heart that I extend my deepest gratitude for your faith in the following and supporting this endeavor that began in June 2020. After 29 months, your support made it all possible. My goal was always to increase your enjoyment of the greatest movie of all time, Jaws. The history and detail you would discover on this journey with this novel allows you to see Jaws from a new angle. After a reading, the performance and story behind the movie we all know and love will become far greater than we might imagine. This is one of 300 books made, and you are now an ambassador for Quint and his backstory. Wow. Oh my God. That's insane. Your support and enthusiasm are still very much needed. I look forward to your reviews and new discussion in the future with an expanded Jaws universe that this novel establishes. Please tell your family, friends, and the world about your experience within these pages. I find a great honor in presenting you with the first authorized derivative work of Peter Benchley's character in over 35 years, the prequel to Jaws, The Book of Quint. Sincerely, Ryan Dacko. Okay, so let's kind of skim through it for a second. You can kind of get an idea of like how this prequel book is going to play out. I'm really excited to get in to read it. So, you know, you start to see things like the raft, the feeding frenzy, the crate, farewell, the rescue, the light, Pier 9, the semifinals, Captain in Chief, the Ocean White Tip, the Lockheed Ventura, swung in low and saws, Lockheed Ventura. Wow, so you can see where basically what Ryan did was he took what was in the film and the book and expanded these ideas, even if it was something like a little phrase that, or a little moment in Jaws, and he kind of ran with it, and he makes an entire chapter based on these things. I can't wait to see how the arm wrestling thing plays out. So I'm looking forward to seeing all the different chapters and how this stuff was tackled. This is really exciting stuff. You know, if you're a Jaws fan and you're like psycho about this stuff, I think you're going to have a good time, because I know I am. Thresher's Tail, one chapter, the Thresher's Tail. I wonder the Warlock. Is he going to explain how he bought the Warlock, which was the original name of the boat of Jaws, and converted it into the Orca? That sounds like pretty cool stuff. Wow. A tiger for Troy. A what? There are illustrations in the back of the book, which are fantastic. If you're a Jaws fan, you're going to love every one of these objects, because, like, you know, and these things, blueprints of the Orca, things like that. Just exciting, exciting. Bow hooks. This is just great. And then there's the acknowledgement. We're talking 397 pages. It's going to take me a long time to read this. Or maybe not. Maybe I'll get so engulfed like I did The Shark is Still Roaring, the book of that Paul wrote about the Jaws that are avenged. I blew through that. I have a funny feeling I might blow through this. So to Ryan for putting forth the effort to get this done and holding the Indiegogo campaign, raising the funds, and then thank you, Jonathan, for doing this. Ryan, get ready, because I'm going to reach out to you, and I want to have you on my show after I'm done reading this, as well as Jonathan. I got to get both of you guys on this show. The Book of Quint. Let's talk about it in the comments section. We'll see you on the next one.